if you have success without good character, and I would actually question your success. And you should too. See, we all get peeved when we meet somebody who we know is a liar, who's a sham, who's a deceiver, who defrauds us. We get really ticked at those kinds of things, and yet we lie to ourselves all the time. We're not brutally honest with who we really are, with the character flaws that we actually have. And it can be a character flaw, just one, that can be the second anchor in your life. Now let me talk just for a moment about the pandemic. You gotta have a talk and stop for a moment and talk about the pandemic, right? Because pandemic is what's on our minds. It's been on our minds for so long, to such a degree that you think you know which pandemic I'm talking about. I didn't say anything about a vaccination. Didn't say anything about a mask. Didn't say anything about anti-social distancing. I'm talking about the character pandemic in this country. I'm talking about every place you turn, it's an obvious character flaw. This person is lying. That person is deceiving. When you look around what's happening in this country and what's happening in this world, you have to acknowledge there is a character pandemic in this world. Something has gotten into the food system, and it has changed the way people operate. And when we get ticked at it, we get peeved at it. But you need to start working on yourself harder than anything else, making sure that there is not a second anchor in the boat of your life in regard to a character flaw. The other pandemic is the entitlement pandemic. I want a handout. Flies in the face. I know you get excited about that because that's completely contrary to free enterprise, right? And you notice a thing or two about free enterprise, it's not very free. You want to be successful in free enterprise, you got to work hard. Because if you choose the easy path, life is going to be hard for you. And the problem is, we're living in a day and age where people want to take the easy way out. They don't want to take the difficult path. They don't want to choose the harder path. They want instant, microwavable satisfaction. They want instant gratification. And you know that because when you talk to people about, hey, it's going to take time, hey, it's going to take commitment, hey, it's going to take sacrifice. And they look at you like a deer in the headlights, so their eyes get all glassy, and they say, but that's too hard. You want me to what? What? Work is a 4-letter word. What's wrong with you? So we got a character pandemic in this country, an entitlement handout pandemic in this country. And then we have the mother of all pandemics in this country, the pandemic of everybody thought somebody was going to do something, so nobody did anything pandemic. Everybody thought somebody was going to do something about the craziness, so nobody, because we're all waiting for somebody, did anything. And so we wait and we watch, and maybe if you're a spiritual person, you pray. Maybe you're an atheist. Hey, I won't hold that against you. Don't hold my belief against me. The ability to disagree agreeably in this country has just ridden off into the sunset, so it seems. I think we need to bring it back. I think we need to be able to disagree agreeably and find common ground. And one thing we can all agree upon is that the longer we wait for the solution and the answer to come from somebody else, the more we betray the very idea of freedom and free enterprise and living a free life.